Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Del Piero charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Big chance! And they're not going to make any further progress now. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Up he goes! And one more try! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. And here's Drogba. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. He can't put it away.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Looks to go up and over. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, well played.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Del Piero.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the... And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. While facing up to his adversary, this speculative strike. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And it's Sané. Gnabry looking to get on the end of this. Cruyff. Pedri. And it's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by...
And the finish! Now, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping! And again! And it's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Can he get onto this?
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Drogba. Gnabry. Sané. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank. And that should be the keeper's.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now that's well seen too. Kaka. Eto'o. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Thank you for your
Arsenal
cooperation.
sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21, Sané.
There's the start of the second half.
Coming on the field is
He's going to be disappointed with that. No, again there's no way through. He's through, now is he in? There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Tar gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. Musiala! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Del Piero, and Del Piero! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gnabry, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Albertini.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Cruyff. Davis makes the interception. And the counter is on. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Nedved. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's on his way! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Musiala chasing after it. Oh, that's well spotted. Albertini. Now it's Eto'o. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, that is a bit special.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Mbappe. Albertini. Tar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Tar defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a shade optimistic. AC Milan could counter here. Cruyff, shot could be on. Oh, important interception. Danger averted for now. And it's Nedved.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez into the last 5 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, and he's through the middle. That has been knocked clear. Pedri has created one goal already. Now this could be a chance. Pedri looking for the run. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Cafu. That is good alertness. And that's it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's bust, big chance, must be! Can he put it away? It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
I doubt very... And the shots! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Taken back almost at once. Ronaldinho! That's a decent clearance. And that's going to be a goal kick. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Rummenigge. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. But it's Thuram. Yeah. Can he get it through? Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Inter Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of...
Rummenigge! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, another save. Pirlo, the regular corner taker. Cleared away. Baresi. 15 minutes till half-time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Lahm. And it's Pirlo. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi, and Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the hit! And that's caused a worry or two. They've played it short. Now it's Sané, and now the hit! Always going over the top.
Sané most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Yeah. Now who's going to be first to this? Sané. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pull it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's played him through. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram makes the interception. Schneider. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pirlo. That pass has been well intercepted. And there's the end of the first half. Arsenal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're off again. No reported change to either side during the break. And it's lofted through here. Pirlo. Pull it. And it's Pirlo. Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance here. Gets a good foot in there. That's really well manoeuvred. Pirlo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Schneider. Now it's Martinez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vieira. And it's Pirlo. It's Pirlo. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Lautaro Martinez. Coming on the field is number 20, Mbappe. Substitutions taking
Just about up to the hour now.
For this match was
and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Hazard. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Pull it. That's really well cleared. Rijkaard. Vieira. Now it's Shevchenko. Pedri. Conte. Mbappe. And it's Schneider. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lahm. Pirlo. Gets his pass away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard. Looking for options for movement. Baresi gets across and deals with it. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, great chance! It's all a little bit desperate, but has a look and has a go. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Arsenal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Lam. Now it's Hazard. And it's Sané. Sané. Oh, smashing header! And that was very necessary. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, they could break here. Shevchenko, good purposeful running this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he get onto this? He is through here. Sané! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pirlo. Griezmann. Well read. And the danger is averted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Griezmann. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Sané, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Wriggles his way through, and he's managed to get free. That is lovely. Pedri. And that will be the final act. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Sané claiming the man of the match award. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team... There's the hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down. It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after his trademark move of drifting out wide before easing inside to aim at the far post, and he can play in any advance.
There's the shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Steaming on goal, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Conte actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rudiger. Del Piero delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment.
He rises! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Bergkamp. Musiala. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Real chance here! Bergkamp showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gnabry going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
He's got tall! No, not the best of headers. Alexander-Arnold.
Ajax clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And it's Bergkamp. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Del Piero. York! Can he finish? And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Ajax are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Del Piero. York. Pedri. He's played him through. Pedri. He's got the shot away! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher...
Can he put it away? Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Big header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Costa Curta. Pedri. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that's a key interception. Musiala. Threads one in. Gnabry goes in for the header! They've done it! Oh, offside.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Bellingham. And it's Gnabry.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mendieta. Davis.
Pretty robust defending.
He's shifting through Bellingham! Oh. Gnabry! Bergkamp. Always onto this, and he was quick to react. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. Arsenal come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Nice physical challenge.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through, and the shot! Martinez! Martinez! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Beckenbauer getting this one clear. York gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 21.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. So off he goes. He was the star turn and he's being received accordingly.
Listen, by taking him off now, the hat-trick hero gets a lovely ovation from the crowd, and I think the opposition will be just glad to see the back of him.
Alexander-Arnold has given away a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Maradona. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
52,820.
Quick look, then real chance! Martinez. Mendieta. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Pedri. Davis clears it away. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Rivaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Bergkamp. It's Pedri. Mendieta. Pedri. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Martinez might just make this. He is through here. Rivaldo. Now the finish!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That's a fine interception. Goes down, but nothing given. Alexander-Arnold. Bergkamp providing an outlet on that flank. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Rivaldo. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Arsenal finding their passes. Martinez. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Rivaldo.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
It's Rivaldo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Beckenbauer. Belletti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rivaldo running with the ball. Shapes to shoot! Mendieta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, great ball! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Beckenbauer. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which, in a mighty effort! Sane going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Alexander-Arnold. Cafu. And he's managed to get free. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got the shot away! Conte. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still
Shot a goal! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
They've played it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ball is over the line. Conte. Still goalless at the moment. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, nice touch. Cafu did well to stay calm there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Sané. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Distributed tidily. Lovely bit of skill. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, has a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Sané, and here's a chance! Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Here's Rodri. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Guardiola. He has found the way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. That is a great pick out. And the flag has stayed down. Davis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he welcomes it in. That is a brilliant interception. Davis.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He'll play through for the wide man. Out of play for a goal kick. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Sané. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roberto Carlos. Aims beyond the defence. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Thank you very much for your
Arsenal head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Havertz in acres of space out wide. Musiala. And it's Schneider. Vinicius Junior. Musiala. Gnabry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. There's the hit! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Number 21.
So the first moment of real significance.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gnabry.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got tall. In for the pieces.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal have their second corner now. In for a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This match was 60,810.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Davis. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Mbappe. He's found a way through. Del Piero.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Conte.
Woohoo!
Just about up to 75 minutes. He's got away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Sane with the short one.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Musiala. Musiala! Musiala! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get it through? Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looks for the finish! Oh, and that should have been two.
Sané has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. No way through. Cafu. Spread neatly.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And he's in on goal!
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this is a great position. Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And the number on the board is 3. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Big chance! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already... There's the hit!
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there? Martinez!
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Nicely aimed pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control, that's how you do it. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So, a breakthrough already. Good read, needed to be.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now that's well seen too. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has ended up in no man's land. Schneider. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That looks a cracking ball. Brilliantly cut out. Quarter of an hour played. Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Adams gets over and intercepts.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great chance! He scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to gift it back.
Might want to be careful there.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Conte. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. It's Schneider! Goal! Turkey! And they get themselves in front! Turkey get themselves into the lead. Well read, nice interception. Pass somewhat off target. That's a fabulous ball. There's the shot! It's in! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And the pass is intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Musiala. Pedri. Martinez. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Romario. Schneider. Oh, perfectly measured that. Martinez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Turkey are looking to go forward now. Oh, this looks sharp. That is good strength. Conte. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Turkey clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Schneider. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Romario. And the ball's gone astray. He is through here. And there's the end of the first half. Arsenal come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Substitution for Arsenal.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Coming on to replace
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Bellingham.
Roberto Carlos. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That looks a crack. And Martinez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And through to the goalkeeper. Schneider has found the net here, of course. Beckenbauer. And here's Musiala. Oh, just skip Musiala! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cruyff, who does have an assist to his name. Martinez. Conte. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. He is just caressing the ball. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Tries to get it clear. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's their second corner of the game. Schneider plays it short. Has a shot! Goal! Turkey! And again they hit the front.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Shifted it to the flank. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That is a crunching tackle.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he put it away? Martinez. For Musiala. It's run loose here. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Nice control. Bellingham deals with that comfortably.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he's picked out the run. Martinez! It's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
This is quite a battle.
Arsenal surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, that's been intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Oh, smashing header! In he goes again! Goal! Turkey! And they've got their lead back. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 18.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming on
fact.
the field is
Turkey take the
number
lead.
20.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Turkey probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Musiala. He might be in here. Closing in on goal. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And that should get the job done. Martinez. Now it's Romario. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's made sure that's not getting through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that is that. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. It's fallen! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Messi has it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the supply, over to the left, and he was quick to react. Pedri chips it through. Xavi Simons, and it's Neymar. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now this could be a chance. Simons. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri. Now it's Martinez. Pedri. To Musiala. Mbappe. Nicked it back promptly. Forlan.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Well, nicely intercepted. Xavi Simons. Alexander-Arnold. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Bastoni cuts it out.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, super find. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Simons. Martinez. Belletti. Martinez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Now it's Schneider. Conte. Oh, that's a key interception. Gets his pass away. And he's there to belt it away. Nice bit of skill and... oh, he's been caught napping! There's the shot! Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Conte. Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Big chance! It's a goal! Arsenal are level.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, they've got it again. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. He's had a shot! Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. That's headed upfield. That's a shade optimistic.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
There will be
Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Simons. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
With a quick request for support.
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, what has happened here?
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Musiala gets a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was...
Can he finish? Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Moved on forwards.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking...
Face to face with the keeper. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Martinez. And now a sudden chance to counter. Arsenal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. He's through here. Now it's Inzaghi. Beckenbauer.
The attendance for this match was
Schneider.
62,005.
Mbappe. Schneider. Well read, and the danger is averted. Corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No, that's been intercepted. Schneider, who does have an assist to his name.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pinches it off him. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's... Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal have their third corner. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Arsenal get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. That is good strength. That is Conte. Can he get it? He's had a hit! It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think...
Great hit! And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
It's a good run, that. Great timing. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Musiala. Simons. Mbappe, Martinez, Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, they could break here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he spark a counter here? And he's intervened well there. He's picked his way through. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Villa, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Pedri. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He rises! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vinicius Junior, Maradona. Nice interception, well timed. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. Schneider. Ball played for Conte. With Rudiger. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Conte. And he's intervened well there. And it's Schneider. And here's Maradona. Pedri. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, played through for the wide man. Diving header! And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's really well manoeuvred. Maradona. Now it's Pedri. He could be in here. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Pedri really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Conte. Maradona. Rice. He won't be happy with that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. David Villa. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. David Villa. Shot a goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Half an hour played now. Conte, Cafu, Pedri. Now it's Maradona. Pedri. And it's Schneider. Maradona! And that wasn't far away.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Adams. Conte. Van Dijk. Belletti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Rice. And the flag has stayed down. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now, he's just misjudged that one. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Can he latch on to this? Rudiger. Cafu. David Villa. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Schneider.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There will be 1 minute at a
Oh,
time.
what has happened here? Belletti. And the pass is intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I'd like to
Reflections
draw
on
your
the first
attention to
half?
screen right now.
Haven't
Number
played that
information on
badly.
our shuttle
Getting
buses.
caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Pedri. And he's had it nicked away. And he's been shifted off it. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rice. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Belletti. Can he spark a counter here?
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Great hit! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Brazil grab the equaliser and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Davis. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Schneider plays it short. Davis charging forward down that flank. And it's Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcola. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's had a
The
hit!
attendance for this match was 60,000.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Arsenal.
It's their second
15,
corner of the game.
David Villa. Number 11, Maradona.
Arsenal
Coming on the field,
have the chance to go the other way.
20, Mbappe. Number 42.
Neither of these two want to come off
Musiala.
second best.
Substitution in
Real
progress.
chance here! Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. De Bruyne. And here's Drogba. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Belletti. That's a sharp pass. Schneider. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. In with a header! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Brazil showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's straight offside. "75 minutes played."
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's Drogba! Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. That's really well cleared. Cafu. Had a shot! And that could have brought them level.
De Bruyne nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe. Musiala. He's through here. He is through here. Great chance! Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Decent hit! A real chance and a real let-off. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Schneider. Very nicely done. Musiala! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, not quite. Showing good feet. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Roberto Carlos. Barcola. Pedri. Conte. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Mbappe! And that is that. Arsenal just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Have a look at this, it is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Kimmich. Brilliantly cut out. Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
And he's managed to get free. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. That's good play. And here's Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Could be danger here. Referee has just said play on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foot in. Conte, tidy with his distribution. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Conte. And here's Sané. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's eyes. And one more try! Really well taken goal. Arsenal are level. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
23 minutes is number 22.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Petri.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Shifted upfield.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Koundé, and the pass is intercepted. Pedri. For Conte. And he's forced to go back. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Schneider. It's Schneider! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Has a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's a throw. Brazil upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That is Conte. Looks for the finish. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Musiala. That's beautifully weighted. Well read, nice interception. It's gone out for a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. Just 5 minutes left until the break. It's a good run down the right. Schneider. Schneider charging forward, the ball at his feet. Looking for options for movement. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's been cut out, well played. Sané. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So your views on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, he's been caught napping! Davis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos. Backward it goes. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. He's not got that quite right. Conte. That has been cut short. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sane has been caught there, it's a foul. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri looking to add to his goal. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Belletti. And it's Sané. And no, he's seen through all of that. Conte. Van Dijk. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. Kimmich. It's Belletti. Davis. Conte. And it's Schneider. Vinicius Junior. Musiala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Musiala. Kimmich. Belletti. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. And smartly reclaimed. Pedri. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And here's Musiala. This might spell danger, and the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Substitution in progress.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
The ball's gone astray. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pedri, and the flag has stayed down. Vinicius Junior. Sané.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found the way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Sané. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable in... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the...
Big chance! Shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his...
Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Beckham. He could be in here. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed.
He's got the shot away!
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior!
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Arsenal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafinha. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority. A cause...
He's had a hit! Goal! Brazil!
Brazil clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's through now, he's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rivaldo. Well read, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Sané. Barcola.
Barcola!
Pedri. Sané hurtling down that right flank. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pass is just off target. He's dealt with that really well. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Just eases him off the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Heads it!
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Beckenbauer. Now Davis. Now that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Gets his pass away. He's through here. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Real chance! It's got in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Koundé. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Barcola. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Belletti. Rudiger. That is good alertness. Rafinha. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
It's a quick one. And here's Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting match. And Sané! Just off target.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Sané. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Conte. That is a great pick out. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rivaldo, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That pass, just a goal. Messi! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Now it's Sané, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, that's ambitious.
Oh, that was venomous.
Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Substitution.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's played him through. Oh, super ball. Ter Stegen defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short. Messi, he's had a shot! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Rafinha. Davis gets a foot in here. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Vinicius Junior, looking to go deep. Terrific header! Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Drogba. And he skips past his man. Rafinha, he's found a way through. Rafinha! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Rivaldo. Rafinha. He gets big. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes
Belletti.
added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He has kept it out. What great reactions. Arsenal have their second corner now. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Belletti has been shown a yellow card for that offence, and the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Please make sure
Messi
to
claiming the
watch
man of the
screen
match
for an
award,
information
and
bulletin
there is
from the
very
regional
little room
police
for
department.
argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Big header! This time, surely!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
And we have our very first corner.
Kimmich with the short one.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Has a look and place it forward.
And he's being shifted off it.
Schneider. It's Schneider!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Davis.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
And it's Maradona.
He's through here. Musiala, he's got away. And that should get the job done.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Law. He can run onto that. Law. And he's managed to get free.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Still goalless. Cafu. No outsmarting him this time. He has found the way through. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's their second corner of the game.
Kimmich plays it short.
Now it's Kimmich.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
That has ended up in no man's land. Musiala proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Totti. Totti going face to face with his great rival. Dani Olmo. Totti. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is good strength. Totti. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Ball played for Conte. Schneider. He's tried one! Just too much. Fractions.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Costa Curta. Dani Olmo. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Law! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's there to clear it. Vinicius Junior. Maradona. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Conte. Schneider. And it's Schneider. Looks to clip it forward. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Added time.
And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Belts one. Cafu. Law. He's shooting!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ball's gone out of play. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Maradona. And he thumps it clear. He's had it taken off him.
The attendance for this match was
Law.
60,179.
Oh, great chance! And that is expertly dealt with. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Musiala! And it's Conte. Oh, well played, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davis deals with that comfortably. So, third corner of the game. Kimmich goes short. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
That's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Cafu. Over to the other side. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, played right into his path. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Safi Sali. Totti. That is good alertness. That's a throw. Costa Curta. Oh, that is a nice touch. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Musiala! That has not gone well. Pedri. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have our breakthrough.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now, what about a counter-attack? That looks a cracking ball.
Arsenal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Guardiola. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Added time.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And it's Maradona. Real chance! And with that, the final whistle. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Schneider picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Information is currently being displayed on the
How would
screen.
you sum up what we've witnessed? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and he was quick to react. Musiala.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just off target.
He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. And here's Musiala. Vieira attempts a clearance.
He's tried one!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
He's got tall! Harmlessly behind.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Threads one in. Davis with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Luis Suarez. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Platini. No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho.
This is promising.
Brazil have a free kick. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Platini. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Sané.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Sané. Nicely weighted ball. He could be in here. And he's managed to get free.
There's the shot!
Goal! Arsenal! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pedri. Sané. Vinicius Junior. He's gone for goal!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And smartly reclaimed.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He can run onto that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress. 30 minutes gone. He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Pedri! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And the header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's hoisted clear. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Davis. Bellingham. Cafu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Arsenal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Son Heung-min.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Davis. Belletti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Son Heung-min. And that is a little undercooked. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Son Heung-min. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Played into the middle. Maldini attempts a clearance. Zico. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Zico. Zico. He has found the way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Arsenal come in having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Arsenal carrying and the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here! Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And that's put paid to a promising move. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he welcomes it in. Decent hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Thuram makes the interception. Now that's well seen too. Musiala. Oh, played right into his path. Platini. And he's picked out the run. Conte. fiddles it through. He's got away. Sané. He is just caressing the ball. And Sané! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Zico concedes a free kick for that. Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Bellingham. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the supply. With Rudiger. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Platini. Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though. He's through and all alone! Can he put it away? Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11, camisa 20, camisa
Arsenal go into the
18,
lead.
camisa 17.
And it's Gullit. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Fechando o campo para a entrada.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Camisa 9,
Bellingham!
camisa 5.
He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Gullit. Good spot, he's seen the run. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Gullit. Ronaldinho. Pedri. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And that could come back to haunt them.
Ah, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Davis. That's a little off target. He's picked his way through. Zico. Turns and goes back. Now this could be a chance. Ronaldinho! Same again, same outcome.
Brazil really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. Brazil have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Great ball, and he's in here. Pedri. Conte. And here's Hullet. Stood up well to him there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.